Okay, great. Thank you for joining us. All right, just going to messages and into the Q&A. Sorry, blessings. There we go. Somebody's here. All right, blessings. Greetings, Archangel Michael. Blessings. As you can see, there's a lot of timelines coming in and going out a little bit more rapidly. These Earth changes are going on, and with government energies, that's going to continue on. Of course, the government's always happening, but at least the alien perspective, there are agendas going on, obviously, and they're continuing to try. But either way, you're going into a not necessarily a time of disclosure. I mean, not really. At least not on a government level, not yet. So this is a new energy of, well, basically, you see the cover-ups. That is technically a disclosure within yourselves, you can say. But as for this spiritual side of things, Mother Nature is not done yet. Still a lot of tremors in the timeline is going to occur. Blessings. Greetings, rather Arcturians. Blessings. One thing is the heart chakra. Of course, you have many chakras. The heart chakra is the one that you say it does get blocked the most often due to energies from others. Of course, the other chakras can get, it just basically the stress of life. The heart chakra is the connector, the main. It's something to think about as for clearing. So if you feel like there's, do energy cleanse, if ever it comes to mind, the heart chakra is a good place to put your intentions to clear out. It just helps also communication, also with your senses, your intuitive senses. So where's your body, your soul energy, your chakras get a workout, especially in stressful manners. But it helps you tolerance for this reality also. It's like a exercise. So those things. Brings you. We are the Hathors. Blessings. Sending you energies of sound frequencies, basically to remove blockages, connecting more to your higher self. Basically, we're just basically sound beings in the astral plane. It's like we're always singing, you can say. We're always connected to some kind of energy field to create some kind of rhythm to move the frequencies. Of course, in the physical realm, you call it music. In other realms, it's not always called music. It has different names to it. But it's basically music can lighten the heart or soothe the soul, as they say, bring more youth frequency to the body. Basically, it helps you live a longer life, even with the soul energy for your soul to live longer also. Well, because the soul it doesn't have a clearing. It can't get, even the soul itself can feel very old, even if it's just energy. Even the soul itself needs some kind of cleanse every now and then. I'm here to answer your questions also when you're ready. Blessings.
Hello, blessings, greetings, Hathors.
Yes, greetings.
Thank you for coming in. I have so many questions to ask you specifically, but I guess I'll wait for that. Thank you again for coming in. First this evening we have Daria.
Hey. Any fun messages from you to me?
What you do, like with sound, you use more of your colors as you can probably see, the color of the energy, the colors of a room, colors of your, it just helps you shift the energy. It helps you live in this environment, as you know. So it's like your palette. It just basically, you can live in a place that has no color, but as long as you can add some kind of frequency to it, does help you in that experience.
All right. Okay. Yeah. And do you have any message? Do I have a cool history with you?
Yes. We have different names in other realms. Some of us, there's like Hathor horse beings, or even unicorn energies, or the Hathor horse energies. You've seen us, two-headed horses, things like that. We do take different forms. We also do form, create planets. It's planets that not everybody can see. It has just a rhythm to it. That is like, if you're at the right vibration, you can see the world, which you've experienced that many times. So
yeah.
yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Blessings. Thank you.
Blessings.
Very cool. Up next, we got Huria.
Hi, greetings, Hathor.
Greetings.
I was wondering the other day, I saw elemental energies in the living room here. Do you have any message from that energy?
It's a entity. It feels like it does feel like a Palladian entity that is there. So you just open it more with your third eye, it seems.
Oh, nice.
So you're welcoming other beings to come closer to your frequency, it seems. So.
Yeah. Okay. The other question, I was wondering, I had the visit from a grasshopper 3 days in a row 2 weeks ago, and it just like jumped in my head, woke me up. I just like took it outside, and it came back in 3 days in a row. It was really strange. What was what was the energy of that grasshopper?
Just obsessed with your energy. It just felt like it felt like it lives there. You're just curious. So
Moved in.
it just wanted to it felt welcoming energy. It just wanted to make itself home there.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah, I mean no harm or anything. It's just like
Okay.
a kid.
Oh, sweet. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, that's nice.
Listen.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Michael.
Greetings.
Greetings.
There's an angel that works with me, Jermail, or I don't know if he's an archangel or what, but I think that he helps me with healing. Am I correct with that, or is he an archangel, or?
This is an archangel, just not one that's well known in your biblical library, but yes, it is one that, and you will probably connect to other angels you've never heard of either. Which is good. Yeah, it just basically, it's like an old ancient friend from Greek, kind of ancient Greece, at least from this world's timeline. So, but yes, that helps you with healing, though. Yes.
Good. So he would be good, like if I'm trying to heal myself or heal someone else, pass by somebody, he would be the guy to call on when it comes to healing.
Well, yes, it helps you cut cords, clear out some nervous or any old, it's like nerve energies. This energy's, definitely from the past. I feel like there's some kind of, you guys mentioned nerves of some kind, maybe at work or some kind of situation. But yes, you can, he has specific energy that can clear out old timelines. You just connect to them and see what it does, basically, and how you feel afterwards.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Stephen.
Hello, Hathors.
Greetings.
Greetings, much love. Thank you for being here. Yeah, when y'all came in, I felt a good vibration. It's nice. I just would love to know my connections with y'all. Any messages from your collective? Thank you.
Well, you're known not to hold on to situations, you are known to release a great deal. Also, it's connected to like your elf timelines, or you can say it's magician incarnations, also just as an elf being, like a hobbit. You're just known to just let bygones be bygones and keep going forward. You're still learning a great deal to harness your power, though, of course. So, but yeah, just yeah, you are around a lot of music energies, as you probably know. So blessings.
Sweet, thank you. And just any update on my astral travels, dream, higher self, spirit guides? Thank you.
Well, it isn't like at least from our perspective, your Hathor side is by like a spiritual jukebox. So you put different sounds out into the astral plane, and you take different forms. Also, you'd also know you shapeshift during different music tunes and all that. So it's just something. It just keeps the energy lighter around you, especially if it gets in heavy situations. Sometimes you can overdo it with shapeshifting, but either way, you get a grounding of it eventually. But yeah. So blessings.
Thank you. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we got Silverclaw.
Hello, greetings.
Greetings.
My first question is, do you see it being just fine if I reduce my massages to 3 per day? I've noticed that my biggest thing that affects my mood is doing more than 3 massages per day.
Yes, that would. Yeah, your energy is changing. So yeah, that at least for now, just do what's most comfortable. Yes.
Right, like I can do 1 day basically, but like for the rest of the week, like 3 would be so comfortable, it seems.
Yeah, this seems like a good idea. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
agree.
yeah. Keeping your sanity is so important.
Yes,
So my
yes, it
second
is.
question is, yeah. So my second question is, any advice or progress report on my astral projection practice?
You are wanting to let it is working. It's just might not always show all the results. You're still getting used to it. So the more that you do it, yeah, you become more comfortable with it. But it feels like see like your at least the energy we're picking up, you do connect to the moon. You might not be thinking about the moon, but it feels like you connect to the moon often, it seems. Well, let's put it this way, clear out the energies of the moon so you can have a more lighter frequency here. Because it is basically helping it's creating this reality currently. It's involved with it. So
Oh, that's interesting. I've heard that the moon sort of like limits the psychic ability of the world, the
to some
collective or
level.
something.
Yeah, at some level, yes.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we got Yuli.
Greetings. My first question is there any messages for me at this time?
You are letting go of a great deal. Your energy is getting lighter. It's almost like your energy is like an energy ball, which is good. Of just feeling a bit more active, more alive in the astral plane. Of course, you're in the physical, so that will continue to get stronger too, from what we've seen.
Thank you. And I recently experienced the ayahuasca ceremony, and obviously I went through a lot of childhood trauma, and I saw a lot of things, and I feel that helped me to let go of my anger, and I pretty much, and my fear, most of it, like my fear. Can you tell me anything about that experience?
Yeah, you call it a spiritual. You're another spiritual awakening, another form, and the location has a lot to do with it too. It just has to do. You're aligned more with your chakras. It has to do also like Aztec and Mayan past lives.
Yeah.
Also. So I would say you're going back to more of your Mayan self.
Oh.
But all of this had a purpose, a reason for this human experience. So you're just going to more of a, say, simpler energy, what more lighter.
Yeah, I feel lighter. I feel happier. Well, thank you and blessings.
Yes, blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Andrew.
Thank you. Greetings.
Greetings.
My first question is, are there any particular dragons around me, and do they have any messages for me, especially about healing?
There are blue dragons around you. Some of the dragons have one eye also. It just has to do with their bringing a lighter frequency to yourself, but also you're very detailed. As you know, your mind can be very detailed. So just helping you not overstrain yourself in the physical realm.
Cool.
So just here to lighten the load, as you can see.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any other messages for me?
You're also known as like a magnet, like seeing in the astral realm as a magnet frequency. You attract what's similar to you. You can even attract a planet to you. It just you attract different beings to you. Of course, everyone has their own ways of doing that, but it's like even in your own timeline, you're attracting certain people. That's a little bit cryptic there, but you just have a way of attracting the right people at the right time. Let's put it that way.
For sure. I've definitely been, I mean, I've known that for a while, but lately I definitely have been, I'm trying to figure out how to, you know, channel my inner Merlin and like work with it and not just, you know, subconsciously do it. But so that's really cool. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we've got Mary.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I need to ask if I could hear from my higher self, please.
Just a regular message, or
I am in a vacuum now. The best way I can explain it, I'm in a vacuum. My life is changing drastically. I need advice. I need help, please.
just know that you're on the right track. Just keep following what you're. I mean, you'll get through this. I mean, this challenge all has a purpose, but just focus on the animals to heal.
Oh, I love that.
Or you can just visualize yourself as a cat or dog, or just focus on the animals. It will help you through all of this. It will calm down them from what we see.
Thank you. Thank you. I have just another quick. Is there anything that you can tell me about? It's hard for me to separate my astral. I travel a lot. My astral dreams, my astral travels. If there's anything that you can tell me about that.
Well, I just go with the flow. It's coming in for a reason. It's part of you. So, but yeah, you have to focus on the physical. I mean, remember, physical comes first, because you're still here as a human, and you don't want to get too swept away too quickly. But it's good. You basically balance physical and the non-physical, if that makes sense.
Yes. Blessings. Thank you.
Blessings.
All right, blessings. All right, thank you for that. Up next, we have Crystal.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Any messages for me, please?
I mean, you are on the right track. So just keep following your intuition. But yeah, there's some obstacles, of course. But it does feel like your energy is getting lighter overall. You're just not allowing things to get to you as it used to. But there is a lot of obstacles still to go, as you probably know.
Yeah, I feel them as I go every day.
Yeah.
I made some various changes through my lifestyle to improve my health. I just wanted to know that, am I going in the right direction, or can you recommend more that I should be doing? My physical health rather than my emotional.
Well, yeah, that's more physical exercise, you can say, when you have the time. It can be just a regular walk.
Yes.
Yes, that's definitely recommended. And of course, a little bit more of a vegetarian frequency, but the walking is definitely going to help.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've increased the exercise dramatically.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
That's just release a lot of tension and everything too.
Yeah, because I see that my knee hurts sometimes, but once I exercise, the pain goes away.
Yeah, because it's coming from other people. Yeah.
I figured that. I remember Annie
Yeah.
and I talk about that.
Yeah. All right.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Thank you. Probably the reason why my recovery takes so long sometimes. All right.
Yep.
Well,
Bad
yeah.
energy will physically manifest.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that. Up next, we've got Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Rings.
Any messages for me? I'll just leave it open.
It seems like you're connecting more to your son's energy, and it seems like your manifesting energy is improving. Just focus on what you want to bring into your life. It might not come instantly, but it feels like you can. Your manifesting ability does exist. It's just you have to know what you want, and if you absolutely need it to. So like you're allowed to have certain things, it seems.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have been really kind of working with my energy chakras and all that. So that kind of makes sense with the energies coming in. And okay. Okay, great. Thanks. And my second question is what is my connection to my friend Vanessa? She's a coworker. It was her birthday. We went out the other night and I just didn't know what my connection was with her in any lives.
Oh, it's a dragon energy, but also she's been a Palladian in previous lifetimes. She's been like pilots of ships in previous incarnations. So yeah.
Really?
So yeah.
Interesting. Was she a male or female?
Male feels like, but she's been a
Male.
female also. It feels like she's been both, but it feels like a male recently.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thanks. Blessings.
Thank you. Up next, we've got Sophia Bianca.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Hey, Ivan. I had a soul contract come in recently, a masculine come in my life. Is this my real twin or is this another false flame?
This is a real twin. May not be the strongest twin, but it is a twin.
Okay.
Doesn't you have to run out and get married or anything like that.
Oh, no.
But it's not a false one. Let's put it that way.
Okay, good. Now, in regards to a memory, this is my second question. In regards to a memory I had fighting as a super soldier, I took out like a reptilian and a group of grays. Can you tell me more about this aspect of myself?
Oh, that war, it feels like that's still going on.
Yeah.
It feels like it's all Martian connected. Yeah, it's trauma that lifetime was quite some time ago.
So that was a different lifetime altogether?
It feels like it was a while ago, and you're still battling it. Even, I mean, you can say it's still going on.
So is that like the part of me that might be on a 20 and back, or is this like I'm trying to find where she is?
Yeah, it's like a 20 and back, you can say, but it's still like you're not it's not letting go. It can't let go. You don't need it anymore.
Oh, how can I cut that off? How can I like get all of me back? You know what I mean?
You just tell yourself to stop, or just tell yourself to quit that and come back to you. Like like tell that version of yourself, let others fight that battle, and you need to come back to, your mothership.
I've been saying that for a year now. I've been asking every day for like a year to be complete again.
Well, it seems like you have to literally quit that job. Apparently, it won't let
I see what you're saying, because it's still going on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
That's blessings.
All right, blessings. Up next, we've got Gary.
I don't believe he's here.
Might have stepped out. All right. He likes to pop in and leave. All right. Up next, we've got Heather.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Yes.
I just wanted to know if there's any messages for me in regards to someone I've known for a long time, Mark, or where we were in the past.
Oh, you've known him as a witch being, but he's been a dragon also in previous lifetimes. So you know him a great deal in Agartha.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
I feel like you know him pretty well, actually, from what we're seeing.
Yeah, that feels like we've known each other for a long time, and I'm just wondering if there's anything that we have, if you had any messages in connection to this lifetime with him, or what I'm supposed to, are there lessons there or whatever?
Just whatever friendship you need out of it, whatever you think you need from it. There's no particular anything. It's what you feel.
Okay. Do you have any other messages for me tonight?
Like you say, just concentrate on your abilities. We are seeing, was it mushroom energy around you? I guess that has to do with your witch connections. So like magic mushroom energies you've had in previous incarnations. So mushrooms are good luck. Let's put it that way.
Awesome.
So,
well, thank you. Blessings.
Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we got Sahara's questions. Her first question, she says, 2 nights ago, I dreamed of a petite woman with warm brown eyes who smiled at me and said, I am Mesopotamian. A lot of Pleiadians are here. I saw them in my mind's eye, 2 males dressed in deep blue, silvery hair to their shoulders, the wise ones. She was dressed in a long red skirt and peasant blouse. Who is she and why did she come to tell me this? Is she in another life experience? Blessings.
Yes, it does seem like it does seem like it's like another version of herself from what we're gathering. But this shows that you're letting go of a great deal to connect to that. It's like an astral version of you. It's like a 4th dimensional version. So it's part of your healing process. So it just shows that you are on the right track. And it's okay if it comes back again. I'm not sure if it'll come back again, but it just shows you're making a great amount of progress. So you're letting go of a lot of heavy frequencies from the past. You're bringing that lighter energy in. So it just feels, it's like you made quite the journey there. So blessings.
All right, thank you. Her second question, a personal message for me, please, from you. Much love.
You do have the energy of a star. You have been seen as a star being, as a star itself, actually. You do have a lot of star energies. Like people look up at the stars, some of that energy is yours, as you probably can feel. Of course, in the higher dimensions, you can better see it. It's like you've been a star being or an actual star, or beings come to just be around your frequency to heal. It's kind of like a campfire. So it's something to think about. So blessings.
Yeah, very cool. Blessings. Up next, we've got Braden's questions. His first question, he says, hello and greetings. Thank you for coming in tonight. I hope you're doing well. Do you have any messages for me?
Just concentrate on your good luck to continue to bring in. And just, and trust that you are with the right people. Feels like you are overall. Those at least you feel like you're close with. Because those people that you're close with, that, well, like I say, follow your intuition, but feels like that's a positive energy bond there. Blessings.
All right, thank you. The second question, are there any other messages for anyone else in my family, particularly my mom, sister, or biological grandmother? Thank you and blessings.
They do put an energy field around you to protect you, but also it feels like your grandparents have like a Native American energy around them, especially with Mexican energies in their past incarnations. So you do have Sasquatch energy too, it seems. But they do bring a new energy around you. They're just helping you through your incarnation process. Of course, you're helping them also. Blessings.
All right, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Christy.
Greetings.
Greetings.
So my first question, I wanted to know what is mine and Jay's higher self connection?
It feels like you connected to Andromeda. Well, you also connected to other universes, but just the recent connection with this universe is Andromeda. And 2 of you are just attracted to each other for various different reasons. It doesn't always make sense, but they've also been exotic fish in your previous lives.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even fish beings, let's put it that way.
Oh.
Exotic fish beings, and you've you just slowly met each other throughout your incarnation. Is this like you weren't, like you're around each other, but you weren't sure what that meant, but you just kept having in your lifetime just one connection after the other?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then, so second question, I was asking about his Pleiadian aspect. His name is Kyle. And my Pleiadian aspect, I don't know her name though. What is their heart and soul connection?
Like a brother and sister in previous lives, but then they had, it's basically to get used to each other's frequency, and then you'd have like separate families, and then start like a relationship connection because you trusted each other. So you've always trusted each other. So even when your higher selves would connect, like you're getting used to each other, and like you said, you always kind of run into each other, and you're slowly like building a trust. But in that Palladian life, you're just like taking it to another level.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Thank you.
So yes, blessings.
All right, there we go. All right, thank you. Up next, we got Galicia.
Greetings.
Thanks.
Since it was Hathor's and the message was about music, perhaps I'll just ask if there's anything that you would like to tell me connected with my music. I feel like I have this, like when my higher self comes in and I connect, I feel super peaceful that, my songs, my lyrics, they'll be heard. And then I have these days where like my human side, it feels so lonely and like nobody understands my lyrics or cares. And I just like, go between the two. So is there anything maybe from you, any message for me?
Well, as an astral being, you just go out in the astral realm and just sing and do your thing. And then when you connect to your human self here, you feel like you're singing into an empty room. Yeah. But that has a lot to do with also your healing within yourself. You're wedding. Yeah. So this life is more about not worrying about that. You maybe singing to one person or just yourself. That's all it should matter. So you're learning that here in this. And you're seeing all the control energies that are here. And sometimes it's better just to have less attention than too much attention. So, because you're still focusing on yourself.
Yeah, it's interesting because I actually don't want the attention of being, I just want my words to be heard. Like that's the main thing. So it's almost coming from that. It's not even like, oh, I want to go up and be the star. I'm too old for that anyways. But it's just the word thing. But yeah, okay. For my second question, I wanted to ask, I have all these weird scars on my wrists, on my arms, and I've noticed that they are I'll have them on both sides equally, that they just kind of pop up. At one point, even when I was at my dentist, I showed it to her. She's like, yeah, that's kind of like a significant scar. I'm like, I have no idea where I got it. She even x-rayed it for me, didn't see anything. But is there anything that you see with that?
They're like astral scars, like occult symbols or astral symbols. When we see that, we feel like a tree, the tree side of yourself as a tree being. Trees have their own scars. They have tattoos also. People don't always know.
It's nothing negative. I'm not getting like abducted, implanted in the middle of my.
You wouldn't know that.
Okay.
It feels like it's more like tattoos.
I like
marks.
It.
It's like what you're going through right now, and it'll vanish when you complete it. So it's part of your soul tissue, your soul contract, and when you made what it's a reminder, you can say.
Yeah, I have a lot of birthmarks too, and I guess little tiny ones. All right, blessings. Thank you very much. Sending my love.
Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Ryan.
Greetings. How are you?
Yes, doing well.
Good. So recently, I've been doing spiritual work and building a spiritual practice, and one of the things I do is negative entity removal. And so I've been bringing in several aspects of me. I've been bringing in my seraphim aspect, and I also been bringing in my shadow aspect, which is an archon reptilian. Now, given the Anunnaki beings in my consciousness sometimes block me from seeing things, are they really working together, and are they really removing negative entities or destroying them or things like that?
But it can only do so much with certain entities.
No, I know.
They are working.
Ones.
Yeah, they're working. They're trying to get along with each other. They're doing what they can. They're still getting used to each other.
That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good to know.
So
they are working together. They are working together.
Well, you're still learning how to connect with them also too.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing that work also. It's not just them.
Right. But they're also doing, so they are working together to a certain degree and removing some entities that can
Yes.
be removed. You can't remove like demonic
Right.
ones. It's very difficult. You could attack them though.
Depends. Yes. Depends. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's my first question. My second question is, can you tune into my twin flame, Sean? And will our friendship ever blossom into a relationship again anytime soon? Or is it really over relationship wise?
But he has to get over himself. He's still going through, he has the death of the ego. He has to, his
No,
ego.
that'll never happen. He's a narcissist. I know that.
Well,
You probably know that.
and- Yeah, he can scale it down. I mean, he's still in your life and your energy field, it seems like. So it's not gone forever.
Yeah, he still wants to be my friend, but I'm not sure about a relationship because he's with some female now, but he doesn't even like females. He's just with her to be with her.
Yes, he needs it for his experience. So
yeah,
when he gets bored with that, he'll come back.
So it's not going to last forever.
Nothing ever does. So
how long do you think that will take?
It's not clear. It's still he doesn't know. So
okay.
Nobody
All
knows.
right. All right. Well, I still have hope. I should still have hope then. All right.
Yes. Right.
Thank you so much. All right. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Marvin's questions. His first question, he says, "What made that brand on my back?"
Gray. He's been visiting a lot of beings recently. I don't see it as a negative though.
Thank you. The second question: are there any cryptic messages from you?
It feels like it's warning a great deal from the Anunnaki if he's still connected. I feel like it's a good energy. I see also a lot of fish energy. He's been a fish being in his past life. So it's a singing fish, you could say. So that's he comes to this world to shake off some old frequencies. And he's just here for the experience, of course. He's in this world's pond for right now. But he's definitely going to be back in the stars when the time is right. So blessings.
Well, blessings, thank you. Up next, we've got Dragon.
Hello, how you doing? I missed the beginning because I was asleep. Actually, are you the Hathors?
Yes.
Cool. I don't recall. Which is kind of weird because with some beings I do, but I don't recall much interaction with you in past lives. Maybe I don't need to remember or didn't need to remember. But is there any interaction with you all in the past that may be useful to know or whatever for this life?
Well, we have been in the background. We just like you've been busy with so many other things. We have watched your progress, and we do come in to clean up, you could say, after some of your interactions. If things don't go so well. It's like you have a lot of galactic meetings in your past life. Sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't. So when they don't go well, we're in the background, clearing the frequencies the best of our ability. So there's no war, as you probably know. So,
okay. Oh, cool. So my second question is, do you have any messages for me?
I feel like you have a great amount of beings that you're still raising, like you're still teaching them. So, like there's some grays that still haven't got their act together. But basically, you're helping a lot of beings from, like invading this world. Like you're helping refugee beings here on this planet. You could say those that get confused here and they start causing trouble here. You have help with this, but you're helping beings not to cause too much chaos here, it seems. So, blessings.
Thanks, what's up?
All right, blessings. And thank you, Arcturians and Archangel Michael. Up last this evening is me.
Thanks.
Thank you. For my first question, try to keep it limited. Like I said, there's a bunch of stuff that I'd like to ask you, but when I listen to music, I feel like I can find the pulse of a rhythm and sit in the center of it. Can you tell me what I'm connecting to when I get in that flow state? And is it similar to your collective's connection? And how do you see it evolving as I pursue voice acting?
Oh yeah, you connect to the origins of it. So basically, it's like you tune your energy to sound like it, or just to connect to its intentions.
Right.
They're connected to its intentions. You're seeing if it will help you in your evolution. So it's going to be part of your life if you need it for yourself.
Yeah, I feel like how you were mentioning the rhythm and the flow and how things can get unlocked and you can see different things or more expanded consciousness. That's kind of like how I feel when I get in that state where sound is visible in a way where I can work with it and it just becomes like another sense.
Yes, well, you are sound. That's where your energy itself puts out a sound. You can say that's where your voice acting, because you're connecting more to your tune, your rhythm. So you're finding your rhythm here, and it's already within your voice energy. That's why I chose this incarnation, parents and everything. It has a lot to do with your voice, the DNA of it.
Interesting.
So,
yeah. All right, I know where you're getting at with that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for that. My second question: with my physical transformation, eating beef is becoming harder to process. Is there a deeper reason for why my body is rejecting meat? And as someone who appreciates physical food, letting some of my favorite things go has been pretty painful. So, any thoughts on that?
Well, it's just a bit smaller portions, but like beef has a heavy frequency connected to it. Chicken's lighter, just something lighter. Yeah, you're gonna have to have a divorce there eventually.
Yeah.
You can find other ways to do beef, like if it's small amounts. I know that's so exciting, but it just seems like that's your body's just becoming a lighter vehicle.
Yeah, and I would like to travel the world and try different cuisines from different cultures and things like that, but it just feels like at this time my body is still going through a transition, so it's not the right time for it. But you see me being able to balance it out with moderation then.
Yes. Well, it's almost seeming like your body doesn't need food as much anymore too.
Yeah, that's what's helped me with this transformation. I haven't have been intaking a lot.
So a good beef, you just have to save some for later. And like you do exotic dishes, just know it's going to have to be smaller portions.
I go to a fancy place then.
Go where it's really fancy where everything's very small.
Right.
That's probably where that'd be that small, but it just feels like your body's rejecting. It's rejecting a lot. You're allowing it to become more of an astral. I mean, you're physical, but you're also like an astral being.
Right. Is it more of a crystalline kind of transition it's going to away from the carbon base?
Yeah, to a certain extent. It's not fully away from it, but it's half and half, you can say.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm in that transition phase.
Yeah, it's almost like your energy is turning like to a fish, like an astral, like you're just swimming in the astral plane energy. So you just don't need that much. You're developing your own energy. You don't need too much from the food anymore, it seems.
All right, very cool. All right, thank you for that. All right, much love, Hathor. Blessings.
Blessings to all of you. Blessings. Blessings.